Hello and
Hey,
welcome
guys.
to Friday. How's everybody doing today?
Hey everyone, how are y'all doing today?
Here we are. It's Friday. We're so fancy. We got Beth Busey. Beth, I don't know if you see this, but I fixed Gigi over here.
There
She
you
is
go, there
up
you
on
go.
the wall. You know, everything is good now.
We did change some things around. I just now noticed that the
Yeah,
wall
I
is a
took
little
Gigi
different.
off and I twisted it, and I just had to put her on there good.
I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes. I just now realized the wall is different.
Look at that. We got D in here today.
D? Nice.
Yeah.
And Facebook user. I love
Yeah.
seeing Facebook user. It cracks me up every time I see it.
The Facebook user here. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Oh, here. They're supposed to push a button.
Push a button.
Yeah. You got to go to this link I'm sending, and it will allow StreamYard access to your thing to post on here. Sorry about that. I forgot. Links in the description thing or the comments now. So we're here on Friday, right?
Yep.
And we are going to be doing weddings today. Weddings are a big thing. And
Kind of already moving into wedding season, wouldn't you say?
yeah. I think that wedding season being a season is kind of maybe not a thing.
I agree.
It may be like in full swing, but
When everyone wants a wedding.
Yeah.
When the most common time to have a wedding is. There you go.
As the weather's heating up, so is wedding season. But I think wedding season's just as hot in fall and Christmas-ish time.
You would know. This is a good thing to compare, as you're from the north.
Right.
Summer weddings, especially down here in Mobile, Alabama, you have to contend with the heat and those pop-up thunderstorms, which will
And the
ruin
bugs.
your day. Oh,
Yeah.
So I didn't think about that.
Yeah, a fall wedding is where it's at, in my opinion. But
Okay, I agree. I would agree.
where do you guys think wedding is? Spring? I guess spring's not bad. There's flowers blooming, good smells in the air.
Yeah, I just hope no one has really bad allergies. Otherwise, you're gonna have.
There are those down here that may be a little different than up in the north.
Oh, well, if you have, depending on when you have a spring wedding here, you might end up having a yellow wedding with all the pollen everywhere.
That's true. So we're going to get into weddings today. Just so everyone who's in here knows, we got free shipping, $150 orders or more. That was $200. Now it's easier to save.
Much easier.
Much easier.
Throw in an extra case of mugs, just for the heck of it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's 25% easier, but there's math involved and it's easier.
I don't do math.
I believe this is our first live since the drinkware contest ended. Those all are on our Facebook page, I believe. But we are now in Sublimation Vacation, and this is submit your best souvenir product, and that ends on June 30th. Wow, June 30th. That seems like so much future, but it's not. We're rolling through the year, and the prizes on that are what? $400 for first place, I believe. $200 for second, $100 for third, and $50 for honorable mention. That's Condi credits. But make sure and call your rep and find out and make sure, because
Definitely call the rep.
double check on that.
Where can they go to call their rep?
They can go to their telephone.
Touche.
You threw me off on that one.
My bad.
The number is 1-800-826-6332 or email us at salesteam@condi.com.
Or go to your telephone.
Yes.
I'm going to tell someone that next time.
Go to your telephone.
How can I contact you? Go to your telephone.
I couldn't think of the number. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That made it way better. I'm so much happier with that one.
Because I was going to go on to our Leathermania sale. Last live was Leathermania, and our sale is rolling on till the end of the month. So get your Leathermania. We got lots of products in there.
Better cash in on it now. Halfway through.
Yeah.
Halfway through Leathermania.
Halfway through, yeah. We've got this new dog-boned felt floor mat that's Durgan backed. It's pretty great. It's sturdy. I don't think I have one.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yep, right underneath us. It's covered up by a little metal tray. I have a blank one, too, to show off.
What number is that? That is FM2214F.
Okay.
It's a great product. We're going to be doing one next week, I think.
So, there we go. My bad, Bo. Going to have to cover you a bit. So, this is the imaged one. Looks a little different on camera, but the image beautifully. Love the colors on it. And
you get some pretty good photo reproduction on there.
And you have the blank one right here for comparison.
Yeah, and it's got this back on it.
Yeah, non-slip back. You can't slide it around. I'm going to move the whole table if I keep.
Yeah, it's great. We're going to be doing one of these, I believe, next week for Mother's Day, because I want to make sure that We include everyone, and we want our fur baby moms to be included too.
Of course.
Yeah. And as always, we're at that time. I'm going to tell you guys, thank you all for coming, supporting, hanging out with us. You're truly awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
And yeah, that's it. I'm just saying thank you this week, nothing else.
I appreciate it.
Sure.
Be sure to drop an angry face.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of, if you want to drop it, you can, but I want that angry face.
Sure, I'm going to give you guys free art. Here's our 8-pack of the week. We got lovebirds, we got wedding rings, we got lace, we got black and white wedding, we got love and hearts, we've got hearts, interlaced hearts, we've got hamburgers, and we've got cakes. Because you know that you might have to have some food items, and hamburgers and cake are a pretty good thing.
That is true.
Email me at fridaylive@condi.com and I'll get back to you. But as an extra bonus, we are rolling in with the Rodeo Bo Super Sideshow video series part 2.
Oh.
And this week we are going to finish off our When Two Patterns Become One. Yeah.
What happens when 2 patterns become 1?
So I took from one pattern and I took from another pattern and I like merged them all together and created a whole new pattern.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Man,
it's a lot. So just don't forget to email me FridayLiveCondi.com. Give Zach his angry guys. And
yes, we got one. Thank you. Okay.
So we've got some lives coming up next week. We're going to be doing Mother's Day because mothers love sublimation. We'll get your mom that perfect gift. The week after that, which is the 28th of April, we're going to show you guys everything you need to know about starting your own drinkware business. It's going to be great. Hot beverages, cold beverages, and everything in between.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we are going to be kicking off into high gear, summertime-ish, and 10 of the hottest selling sublimation blanks.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Then after that, we're getting into Sublilinen Lowdown 2023, and it's going to be like Leather Mania, but with sublilinen and maybe a little less mania.
A little more linen, a little less mania.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't think I can do another Leather Mania this soon.
So we're going to be talking about all the leather products and all that. It's going to, not leather, all the linen products, the sublinen products, and telling you guys what we got, what you're going to want to look for, and, that sort of stuff. And yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, anything?
Great design. That is true. I like your I think it was the second in the top row, your wedding ring design, having a greenish background. I like that. That was cool.
It's kind of an Irish wedding, I was thinking.
Yeah, it was. Okay. I can see it.
Sandy, there isn't a video on this dog thing yet.
No,
Maybe we'll get one out this week or something.
Not yet. And
yes, definitely go get some leather products.
Yeah, and I don't think it's not going to fully fit on a 16 by 20 if you're trying to go for a full cover. You're going to have a larger format press for that, unfortunately. But at that, you're also probably going to need a larger format printer too. So
yeah. But
you can do it on the DK20 if you're just going for something in the middle, like the dog's name or something in the middle, or you could do a segment. You just have to break it up and not go for the full cover.
So we got some stuff here, and I want to say that I was my wedding with my wife. Our wedding. It's weird to say our wedding because it's but we were the day before Thanksgiving, and I don't know the date, and it's not the date. It's always the day before Thanksgiving.
Okay. So at least as long as you know.
It roves with Thanksgiving because we got someone in here, Teresa, saying that definitely not during football season in the South.
Oh no! You want to make sure no one shows up to your wedding. That's a good way to actually. Yeah. I knew someone who did that. They had their wedding intentionally during football season so they could invite their family, but they knew their family they didn't want to show up wouldn't show up because they'd be watching a particular football game.
Man, just have that thing football themed.
But they didn't want them to show up. That's why they were like, oh, this is going to work out beautifully. I thought it was genius.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, we're just hanging out here. And yeah. I think that's everything we need to get through. We
paid the power bill, you think?
Yeah. We got some other stuff. I don't know if you know this, but we got this super awesome, amazing, wonderful individual. She's a sales rep here, account manager by the name of Samantha Bain. I guess I didn't put her name on that thing. That's kind of funny. Sorry, Sam.
You said it.
Just noticed that this has been out for a while, but she's got this series where she's going through this program called E-Rank, and she's showing you guys SEO terms and stuff to use in Etsy to sell products. She's this week's was cutting boards. It's really good. She's got a lot of stuff in there, and next week's, they come out Monday morning. Next week's is license plate. So you'll have a license to sublimate if you watch this one.
Okay.
You can tell all your friends.
What does SEO stand for?
Search engine optimization.
And that'll help people find your products a little easier. If you're tagging your appropriate products correctly.
So like this, our first product we're going to do today, which is a great segment, is the Piggy Bank. And it is, I don't remember this one's number. It's PB01W for being white. All right. And if you guys have any suggestions for Sam, let me know. Email me at Friday Live or email her, and we'll get those out to her for products. But I did see she emailed me yesterday. I didn't get to really get to like the email and comprehend it. But she is going to be doing one on the piggy banks, and I don't remember why. But we're doing the piggy banks for weddings today, and my idea is that you can put this on a table, right?
Okay.
And put something on the table, a little sign or something, and people can leave the bride and groom little fortunes in there. So when they go home, they can read like little fortunes about like maybe if you enjoyed their wedding, things they shouldn't be arguing about, or words of wisdom, from the older married people, stuff like that. You can, leave like the little comments. We had something like this. It was with like tongue dispensers.
Tongue dispenser?
Yeah, I don't know if we still have them, but people wrote things on there like "Don't get into an argument before bed" or something.
Oh, don't go to sleep angry. Stuff like that. That's cool. That's a good idea.
That's kind of my inspiration with this, because I honestly don't really remember the last time I had change. I remember saving change up and being like
I didn't save change
having
since I was
like
a kid.
thousands of dollars in change like over the years.
Oh my! How do you do that?
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Look at tongue depressors, as Rachel saying.
Tongue depressors.
Yeah, like the doctor.
That as soon as I read tongue depressors, that makes sense. Okay.
And Nikki saying you can do this for a baby shower and the child can read them on their 21st birthday, and that is a great idea too.
That's a good idea.
Nikki, great minds think alike, and
I saw this.
Not dispensers, tongue dispensers.
Oh my! I don't even want to think. That'd be a very interesting drawing.
Yeah. So you can put something in there, and they can read it, and they can enjoy it later. And
ooh, that's clean. Lucky. So I'm
gonna go to the old handy dandy cam over here.
Okay. So if y'all notice what I was just doing there, our image overlapped a little bit on this one, and so all I did was pulled it as taut as possible. And I took my fingernail and just ran it along the edge of the paper. And it's really hard to see due to it being a faint mark. See if I can get it on the camera. Maybe slightly y'all can see this little indention right here. That's where my fingernail ran. And I just cut barely alongside it. So my seam will just hopefully disappear. But we shall see if it will. But I think it'll be good.
And then can you maybe...
What's up?
More towards the camera.
Yeah.
No, I mean like when you tape it.
Oh yeah. I was trying to get the tape. So
see, it's weird because we're comfortable doing things certain ways, and having to do it for the camera is a little weird.
Yeah. Also, I have this laying the opposite direction I normally want my paper. I don't know why. I'm particular with ways I tape things, which every sublimator will know. But if you say that to a normal person, they're like, "Okay, crazy." But like my tape goes certain ways.
And you're going to do a little thing for it, right?
Yep. Yes,
I can't think of what that, words are just not my thing today.
It's a Friday, I prefer doing this, just running it along the top, because it gives me a little more assurance.
A little handle maybe is the thing I'm looking for.
Exactly. And then also once you pull the Sublishrink off, instead of burning my fingers, I just pull this and it allows me to yank it all off at once. You can even fold over the tape a little bit if you wanted to make it a little easier to grab. Leave a little tab like that.
And this is about the same size as a mug, right? As like your
this
mug.
It feels like a sealed off 11-ounce mug just without a handle. It even cooks for the same amount of time. And you can trade off that. I gotta unplug the oven for a second.
Nancy's asking how you can make it so that the image from blurring on top and bottom in a mug press.
Image of top and bottom?
How do you make it so it's not blurry? on a mug press, you got to figure out, like just like a press, like a normal press, you have areas on your mug press which, you never want to go right to the edge, right, Zach?
No.
So on your mug press, you kind of maybe trial and error in a way. I know that this one I need to be maybe a little bit about a half an inch off each side. You can also tape it down. That will help, right, Zach?
Yes. Taping always helps.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially
making sure that you get the paper on there like tight with no air underneath, because heating up that air, you're going to get outgassing, which is going to cause a little bit of blurring at the edge.
That's that's the main issue I have. If I mess up a mug, it's always on the edge, or it'll be right there where the handle taped, and it's because I didn't secure the paper properly, and I get an off-gassing issue. That's, I would say, 8 out of 10 mugs that I mess up, it's because of an off-gassing issue. The rest of the image looks great, but
hold on, wait. Oh, is it in?
Yep.
I gotta. I have this problem with it was 14 minutes, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is. Same as the.
I have this problem where I have to open up my calendar and my calculator before I can get to my clock. Sandy was asking me where everyone is, and I think everyone's in here. I don't know. Everyone, come on.
How would you tape it? That's going to depend on the mug. If you're doing a sublimation template, or if you're just doing a regular mug template. I mean, you could go crazy with the mugs. Did you remove the plug? That's a great idea, Sprite.
No, probably not.
Nope.
I forgot the plug was there.
I totally did too.
I
looked at it too, but it blends in. Oh my goodness, you're a mad lad. Hold on.
It's not hot yet.
Good God.
Yeah, we used to have.
That was the funniest sound ever.
We used to have a 5-gallon, maybe it was a 1 gallon or 3. I don't know. We used to have a water bottle thing, and we would put their change in.
Oh, the big 5-gallon thing?
Yeah, it was a little bit smaller than that, though, now that I'm thinking about it.
My friend Eddie had one of those growing up, and he fully filled it by the time we were teenagers with change, but we couldn't pick it up. That was the issue.
Starting
we didn't
it
think
over.
that far ahead. He got a lot of money from it, though. Okay.
Yeah, don't lose that plug. We're going to need that plug.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to take the plug out like we did.
Yeah.
I looked at it, too, and I was like, that won't be a problem. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and Evelyn is talking about not doing a full wrap and all that. In a mug, like something like this, you could potentially do a full wrap on, but in a mug press, you can't get around the handle.
No. If you want our opinion, if you're doing it in a mug press, it's probably best to stay away from a full wrap design, because you're going to run into more issues with off-gassing. And like Bo said, especially the closer you get to the handle, it's never going to go the way you want it. So if you're doing it in the mug press, normally I don't want to say simpler the image, but how would you say that?
Oh, in the mug press?
The less area it covers, the better. Like a simpler text-based mug or something.
Yeah.
But all right. So what are we moving?
The water bottle top is too small. Oh, yeah. What do you want to do next, Zach? Let's do.
Want to do a puzzle or?
Yeah, let's get the puzzle out of the way.
Okay.
That was weird feeling. Oh, that was the plastic. All right, so next, we're in weddings. Everyone loves puzzles for weddings. Everyone loves photos. And just so everyone knows, I did find this article over the weekend. It was Saturday, and it got emailed to me, or I signed up for something. I thought they were going to email it to me, but I gave them all my information, and they just let me in the website. And I was going to share this all with you guys, and I can't find it. But weddings right now are very, very hot. Like, they didn't die out during COVID. People are getting married. They're always going to be getting married. Oh, yeah. And most people nowadays, what's the generation after millennials? Is it Gen Z?
Yes. Yeah.
Gen Z is like their main priority. They will take food out of the wedding and go for a photographer.
Yeah.
So photography is big, and I want to say that the average photographer makes around $5,000 to $6,000 per wedding. So getting those sublimated onto something is going to be huge for y'all.
Or making connections
Yes.
with wedding photographers,
Yes.
and not relying on them to just find you, making connections with those people, because they are going to be booked out of their minds.
Yes.
They are not going to want to take the time to.
And if somebody is already spending $6,000 on photos, they're not going to mind spending an extra, I don't know how much this is, but an extra $20, $30 on a puzzle.
Well, you could if there are wedding photographers normally sell in bundles. You'll know a lot more than I do. They always bundle things out. You could bundle up a wedding sublimation package for. We can get creative with it, but that's what I would do personally.
Yeah. So what I would, you can. Yeah. What I would do is I would go into Google and I would Google wedding photographers near me.
I need to clean it off a little bit.
And partner up with some, because there are a lot of wedding photographers. And you can even take this even further, going beyond weddings. Portrait photography, the average portrait is about $500.
Touche. Because it's for the equipment too. And
yes, and we're talking about from the cheap people all the way up to the this is gonna be hard with the fan going, isn't it?
Nah. It's just there you go. That's
you got to remember that there's also the boutique people in there that are charging $2,500 for a boutique picture. So you don't want to use the bottom cardboard?
I'm trying to see. I'm lining it up to make sure I got it.
Do a hard one because it does. There's it's all white at the top because the sky is.
Yeah, I was basing it off the bottom because so it'll be fine. Okay. And how long does this cook for?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
That cooks for 1 minute and 15 seconds, medium pressure, 400.
Okay.
And yes, Chromolux on a giant metal panel would be great for a wedding photographer, you know?
Yes. I'm debating.
Are you going to tape or do anything with that, or you just?
I'm debating the best way to secure it. I might tape it. I might do like a wrap tape. Yeah, I'll just tape it. That'll be easy. Because I just don't want to. We got a fan going in the background, and I don't want to risk my transfer sliding around. That's all.
You know, definitely if you're talking to a photographer, let them know the size press you have and the maximum size of anything you can do. And if you want something larger, Condi does have a print services.
Yes, we do.
Who can do larger panels for you, like the 24 by 36 or something like that. Yes, and Ken's talking about going to a wedding trade show. Definitely worth it if you can for your area.
Oh, yeah.
Any sort of small business expos too. And even if you just get into like a summer art festival, like we have Art Walk today, you know, just going down there and showing people your work, you're probably going to see, I'm bringing my camera down there and I see other photographers, they might do weddings. I'm kind of against weddings, but that price is kind of getting me to the point where maybe I'll put a suit and tie on and go out and take the stress for a few hours.
Every wedding photographer I've seen has just been decked out in all black everything, and they just be walking around shooting.
Yeah,
I'm like, I think you could do it.
Yeah, happy Friday, Maria.
Finally.
And yeah, you can get creative and start stacking stuff. I did take that stack thing out of here the other day. You get creative and stack metal on metal with stuff, or we definitely have the textured metal and the textured FRP, or the textured MDF board.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
We have the textured metal and the textured hardboard, which both are really cool. Okay, pull that because it's going off.
Anything. Most of our products are going to be great for a wedding photographer. You can put these pictures on a mug or something. Any drinkware. Let's see how Zach did.
I'm hoping I did okay. There you go. The tape was a good idea because as soon as I went to slide underneath, it started blowing.
It shifted a little.
Well, it didn't shift, but the paper did blow, but it didn't go anywhere because of the tape. Alrighty, it's gonna be a little hard, guys, to show because it's a puzzle, but there's that fan. So let's see if I can not drop this every. You know what? It'll be all right.
Here.
Here we go.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, it's not hot.
So it's got a little gloss to it. You can see I believe it's a 25-piece
One
puzzle.
trying to get it square. There you go.
I don't think it's 25 pieces. Maybe I'm lying.
Like 13 or 14.
We do have them in other sizes, and you can take this and you can put this in the JDW. I believe it's like the 775 burlap sack.
Oh, that would yeah.
Mix it in with one of those. Yes, these are great for weddings. I'm sorry, the wedding party, bridesmaids and groommates. You could have them on there. And yes, I'm going to say this before anyone calls me out on this. I don't have like wedding photography pictures of myself. No, this one's not the one you're going to call me out on. One of the things I did is a wedding picture, and you're not going to have a wedding picture before the wedding for what we're using for. It would be more like an engagement photo or something of the couple. I couldn't find one. Okay, I'm sorry. Evelyn, I don't know the size on this. I was going to look it up. Oh, I probably do know the size of it. It is 5 by 5, 5 inches by 5 inches, Evelyn, and that is product number U4848.
I think it looks good. I like it.
I think you did a wonderful job.
Thank you. I tried. All right. I think the little FRP keychain.
Yes, this is the Hotel Motel Unisub keychain. I thought this would be great for like an anniversary, sorry, I just read Nancy's comment about an anniversary gift. It would be great for, this would be great for an anniversary gift. This would be great for an anniversary gift. But I thought this would be kind of cool as like either a save the date or give to like the people in the wedding.
Oh, like your wedding party?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe just have on the table or something. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. I think that the motel hotel, especially the motel, the place that's like on the side of the road, that's not fancy in any sort of way. I think that brings some sort of charm, to the wedding,
Yeah, depending on who was also staying at the motel.
Yeah, it really reminds me. You haven't watched the TV show, have you? Schitt's Creek?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And thank you. I'm just saying this because I did something once, Evelyn, and I put the wedding on it. And they were saying that you don't have that picture before the wedding. And someone called me out on that.
Yeah, I cannot find FRP. Unless
That's going to be 1 minute 15 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I'm thinking. I know it's 1 minute to 1 minute 15. I just wanted to make sure it'll be fine.
Maybe I didn't put it on the list. Is that ever possible?
Maybe so. Oh,
no, it's right here. 1 minute 15 seconds, 400 degrees.
That's embarrassing. Oh, well,
Yeah.
We got it right.
It's the U60552. I thought about making a coaster or a keychain with the invitees' initials, but my budget was getting small, so I abandoned. That's always I don't. It's the budget, yes. I always thought that the Sublimation coasters would be a great invite to send out to people. I don't know what those are. JDW. Just type that in. I always thought those would be a great product.
767.
Yeah, I knew they come in a 4-pack.
No, I know.
I didn't click it fast enough.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh well.
Yeah, the JDW 767. They're roughly between the two prices, a little less than $2 between all the price tiers. you know, that may get expensive if you've got hundreds of people coming.
Hey, smaller weddings are a lot more popular now, which I'm always in favor of.
Christopher is asking what printer was used for the photos on the back wall.
Most of those
Yeah. I'm going to say definitely this one and this one were done on the Sawgrass SG-1000 with the bypass tray,
okay.
I believe. That's a good question.
They were either off
Now that Zach's looking at me, I'm not sure, but
they were either off the SG-1000 through the bypass tray, or they're off our F570. A lot of it varies in the large format for us. If it's really big, and if it's much larger than that, it came off a Muto,
yeah,
44-inch, very large format. I love that printer.
So like this press over here is I always forget this. This
16 by 20.
16 by 20. But you're not going to want to do something that's 16 by 20. You're probably going to want to be in the 15 by 19-ish range.
Yeah, they're depending on who you're talking to, they're going to tell you different. I almost use the Corel term for area, like the additional area within it. You want to stay. I almost called it contour.
Oh,
you want to stay like at least an inch away from the edge. It just makes excuse me. Just to make sure you have consistent imaging results. I've heard some people say you want to stay as much as like 2 inches in, but
and I guess it would also depend on the quality of your press.
yes,
Maybe.
Yes,
I would think that the better quality press should have. Oh, we're done on this.
Oh
guy.
wow, that was.
You throw it on, I'll get it out.
Okay.
If you want to throw this guy on there.
Okay.
But you took the glove.
Gotcha. We are trading. Yeah, you can't pull it, unfortunately. I can get it if you need.
We got the Muto in the back, don't we?
We have 2 Mutos in the back. I cannot remember offhand.
It's the RJ900X.
Okay. I was like,
yeah, I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay. They have like the nine. I always get mixed up with like 900s, 1500s because we cycled between so many printers to just to like test them out and everything.
The printer that we use in the back is the Muto RJ900.
Okay. Yeah, and we have 2 of those solid units
with the big maxi press.
Yes, and we also have the Muto collection, like print collector, which is cool. Starting to stick. Yeah, we're gonna have to go from underneath.
Oh, we got to get to the camera so everyone can see it.
If I can get there we go. I saw the shrink. Just didn't want to leave the little edge right there for some reason.
Ken, I'm going to say that I am an Epson guy because they have Shaq as their spokesmodel.
That's the only reason.
The only reason, okay?
Just Shaq.
They got me with Shaq.
Honestly, I think that's how they get everyone. They knew what they were doing. Shaq has massive appeal. All right.
I'm going to get myself some general insurance.
Some general insurance.
Look at that.
There you go. Try to get the image. There you
go. So it's a great little bank. They can type little or write out little messages, slip them in there for the lovebirds to read later. Thanks for the wedding. You guys look beautiful. Make sure you kiss before bed. Always remember that she's right, even when she's wrong.
No. People need to accept when they're wrong. That's part of growing up. That's being an adult.
So then we got our next product here, which is the hotel motel keychain. It's the U60060552.
Yes.
The 2-sided keychain, which
put my glove on before I burn myself like a fool. Because I picked so many of these little FRP pieces up because for some reason they never register in my brain as hot. I'll just slap my hand on them. That and mugs. The amount of hot mugs I've picked up. It's just being a silly goose. Here we go. Get the glare off. Get
the lovebirds there.
If I can. It's so weird having to set yourself up on camera.
It is. It's backwards and upside down and all over the place.
And for anyone wondering, I did use tape, and I did a medium pressure, and there's no tape marks on the FRP.
Is it still hot, you think?
This? Yeah, that's hot.
So this is a trick I learned. It comes with this little plastic clip. Yeah, let's call it a clip. Yeah, and it also has the key ring. If you clip the key ring at the same time that you put it on here, it's very easy to put on. You don't have to feather the key ring through.
Oh, that's exponentially easier.
Yeah, and then there you go. You got the
nice
glove on if you want to.
Yeah, that's a nice little key ring.
Just remember that you can put the little plastic clip on with the key ring and then clip it all on at the same time. Super easy. Doesn't hurt your fingernails or anything. You don't look like an idiot like we did last time.
Hey, well, we were about to blow this up, and
Yeah,
that would have been funny.
That's what we get paid for.
Hey, man, anything for the clips, you know. I should probably wait to put this in. I want to put the stopper in, but okay. And what are we doing now?
Let's do this this linen bag. I didn't check the times and temps on anything.
This will be a minute.
Nah, I was thinking if something is below 400.
Oh, that is a good idea.
I usually organize them that way. So this is a linen bag. Oh, so Sandy's asking about that keychain design. So that keychain design, if you email me, and anyone emails me at FridayLive@Conti.com, I'll send you guys this wonderful 8-pack. That Lovebirds is actually that pattern that is up in the left-hand top corner. I just took one of the guys, the things out there. I didn't do it as a pattern. And yeah, email me at FridayLive@Conti.com, and you can get that along with the second or the third installment of the Rodeo Bo Super Sideshow video series, showing you guys how to do some graphic design and stuff. FridayLive@Conti.com.
FridayLive@Conti.com. I love it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Alrighty.
Did we say? Oh yeah, we're doing the. So the linen bag is double-sided. You can press both sides.
Yeah.
But since we're doing a whole bunch of stuff today, I'm only doing one side.
We only need to show
this. I believe that these come in a pack of 2 as well. Because I got 2 of them for some reason. Oh no, I got 2 of them because I was going to do something with the linen, I think. I don't know. They might come in a pack of 2. Let me get to that. What product number is this?
I don't want to smush it that much. There you go.
Did you find it on here? I don't know. So what do you got? You got any words of wisdom, Zach?
I'm actually curious to see, because with zipper things, I'm always wondering if I can press the zipper or if it's better to hang off. You know, I'm always curious about that. So
that is something I didn't even think of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, this will be a good. I thought about it as I was lining it up. I was like, let me press it with the zipper, just to as someone who just didn't think about it. You know, they would just press it. So I want to see.
This is the JDW 751. I didn't add it to the list. All right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dang it, Bo.
I knew I forgot something. I forgot one thing. The instructions. Yeah, 460 seconds.
Let's go.
How many come in a bundle? That's what I wanted to say.
Ooh, that was fast. Okay. Oh, that imaged perfectly. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I feel like 2 came in the bundle. I don't know.
So I'm not going to touch the zipper right now because that is very hot. But zipper's perfectly fine. I want to check it out.
Yeah, this is for Becky, and you know who Becky is if you know anything about Sir Mix-a-Lot. Oh my God. You know about Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Oh yeah, I know all about Becky. I like it.
Look at Sandy says the JDW products are the bomb. Sandy, you are the bomb, and we would agree with you.
Still zips. Zips and everything. Hold on.
Yeah, the zipper should work fine in the press.
Very nice. Very nice. Got a little,
if you want to see more Sublinen, we're doing some next week for Mother's Day because it's a wonderful product for mothers, and we're going to be having the Sublinen Lowdown will be coming up 2023.
Oh, I'm excited.
It's great. I personally prefer, this is just my opinion, but I like leaving the designs open and letting like the color of the actual linen come through.
Yeah, I think that's part of the beauty of the linen products, you know. I am just.
Did you use spray on that, Zach?
Yeah.
You did? Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
You could have taped it, but traditionally with fabrics, I just always use
I didn't
Pro
even see you
Spray.
spray it. That's why I was even asking you.
I always like Pro Spray with fabrics. It's just a lot easier to deal with.
So we've talked about a wedding photographer and maybe something for the table on a wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little fun something. We've talked about a little gift or something that you could give away, the lovebirds, or just like you could put a photo on that thing too as well. Now we are getting into the realm of pastries.
Pastries?
I
thought we were going yard signs.
No, we do have one you could put on the yard sign. I was thinking if it was at a golf course or something is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
You could stick it out in front and be like, the wedding party's this way or whatever.
That's what I thought we were going with these.
No,
but now that I
this-
see
this-
the image, this
this-
is smart.
This is a cake topper.
That's so genius.
So what you want to do is you want to go to Google, type in, pastry chefs near me, bakers near me, wedding chefs. What else would you put in for that? Wedding cakes near me.
I think everyone would just search wedding cakes near me.
And these are wonderful for cake toppers. This one might be a little bit big if they're doing something like
Have you seen some
cupcakes.
wedding cakes?
Yeah,
though?
but if they're doing cupcakes, it might be a little bit big for something like that, and we definitely do. I don't think we have one of the pieces in here.
Which the little
No, I was thinking like we do have some hardboard or some FRP, which is the thin one, hardboard, that you could put onto. You could put on a cake on the top with the pictures. There's a lot of products that you could take and put on the top of wedding cakes.
Yeah, I think a lot of them work. I'm trying to think of more off the top of my head you haven't listed. Honestly, that would be really cool if someone if they were both big coffee drinkers, if someone took a real mug and incorporated like melted chocolate but waited for it to re-solidify, like it was pouring out of a mug.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, this item number here is
thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, it's the this was boggling my mind how it was 8 by 10 inches and I forgot about the stem coming out of it. Because I was like, how is this thing 10 inches earlier? This is U4845. We got a whole bunch of them.
We have
various
a lot of
sizes, ovals, squares, rectangles,
double stakes.
Yeah. This one is 8 inches by 10 inches,
which is very off. It kind of throws you off with the dimensions.
Maybe where's this 5 by? That's not 8 inches, is it?
There's no way.
Maybe it's 5 by 7. This one might actually be the U4846.
Let's get the close-up cam. There we go.
But you throw something like that on the top of the cake. This one here might be the one I was saying that you guys could call me out on them and their wedding photo on their wedding cake.
Yeah. This is the one. Yeah. 100%.
You might not have their wedding photo for their wedding cake, but
very nice. Very nice.
And it's something that they can then after the wedding. I don't know. Maybe there's some flowers that were in the wedding, which is also something we'll get into in a second here. But there were flowers in the wedding or something. I don't know. There were some lilies or something. Mm-hmm. Fern. I can't think of any plants.
I don't know what they use in weddings.
Yeah, I don't either. They could stick this in that plant.
Oh yeah, that's true.
As its intended purpose as being a garden stake, and now they have their wedding plant with their wedding photo in it, and it'll be growing in their house as their family grows for years to come. Which brings me to the other point. You're going to want to go on Google and type in florists and stuff like that near me, because you can also put these in floral arrangements, bouquets, and stuff.
That is 100% right. That really is. I wouldn't have. I always forget about florists and weddings.
So you got to remember, there's not just photographers. There's florists. There are
Oh my goodness.
bakers. You've got your DJs. What else is there?
Wedding planners.
Wedding
Just
planners, yeah. Even just type in wedding planners in your area and go talk to them and let them know your services. See what you can do for them.
Mm-hmm.
Great ideas.
I think that would.
Use them in a tabletop floral arrangement. That's what I'm talking about. Calling up your florist and seeing what's going on. So what Zach is going to be doing here is, this is a Unisub product, right?
Yes.
And it is a hardboard, and it is the long rectangle. It is 5 by 7 inches by 15.5 inches. It's gloss and it's white. And as you can see, Zach is peeling off the coat on it. The coat on this is very, 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 very apparent, right?
Yes. And sticky. But it's easy to see.
That wouldn't surprise me if I forgot about it sometime. This number is U4846.
Make sure, and just a random note, always make sure the holes are the correct way. I've pressed quite a few things upside down and felt very dumb.
Yeah.
Very, very dumb. So I'm triple checking myself. I really like the pattern on this. It looks like a suit apparel.
This is the black and white wedding pattern that you'll get this week if you email me at fridaylive@condy.com. Let me show that real quick here. Email me. We've got the lovebirds, the wedding rings, lace, black and white wedding, the interlaced hearts, hamburgers. We've got our cakes and our love and hearts. FridayLive@Condy.com. And don't forget, you get that Rodeo Bo Super Sideshow video series as well.
How long is this going for?
That is going to go in for 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Yes, I was right.
And while that 1 minute and 15 seconds is going on, one of these two other ones are going to be pressed next week for Mother's Day as well, I think.
Okay.
But we also have them in, I'm going to get this little guy over here going, this camera. We also have it in this more square rectangular shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one that kind of looks like home plate is what I always think of. Or a house if it's upside down.
I never would have thought of that. Oh my god.
The square with the triangle on the bottom. I don't know what we call those. Oh, I guess that's banner shaped is what we call it. It's the Bruce Banner shape. And those are U4847 and U4845. So that's the one right in the middle there.
Yeah, this is the happy medium.
These are great. They're they look wonderful.
Last outside a decent amount of time.
Hamburgers are romantic. Just random hamburgers. I will say that I went to this wedding and they had, I don't know if you guys know what this is because we're in the South down here, but they had White Castle sliders and it was like the greatest thing ever. Are those 1/4 or 1/2 inch? Let's see. While Zach is doing that, I will look this up. I want to say they're
trying to make sure I don't fling it across the room like I have a habit of doing. And oh, that's nice. That's nice.
They are 1/4 inch thick. They're really nice, if you haven't noticed already, and they come with this guy too, don't they?
Yep, they come with their own ribbon, so you can hang it. And I would recommend just finding a little weight to balance them. Just since they are hardboard, they don't warp a lot. They just get a little curve to them, so you can weigh it down if that'll bother you, but it's not bad at all. Of course, larger pieces will experience more. But look at that.
Yeah.
That looks so nice.
That's awesome.
That does.
The Williams are going to love that.
Get a little closer so y'all can see that pattern. I love this pattern. Very nice. Very nice. I love how that looks. I keep thinking, I thought I didn't press it long enough, but it's your pants are a slightly different color. That was the first thing I looked at.
Yeah. There's definitely
I like it. No, I really like this pattern, guys.
I do too. This one's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, the pants, like everything, because you had the black of the tie and the outline of the collar and stuff, and the jacket.
See if y'all can try to get a good one. If y'all can see, he's got all different types of colors in it.
Yeah, so it's really accented.
Oh, this is cooled off now.
Looks like the groom is sitting on the letters. Maybe a few spots yet.
It does actually. I like it.
Yeah, you want to throw that ribbon in there?
Yeah,
Can we do that? Or...
Yeah, tie it up.
So that's a great product there. This is something too you could also. Oh, Cassandra's not starting that she hates White Castles. Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about there. I totally get it.
I've never even had one.
Is that how you tie it?
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get a knot in there, if it would just hold itself, but you would have to like double or triple knot it on itself. So I'll just tie it regular.
His head, yes, Bobby. I don't see what you're seeing there. But his head's up her dress.
No.
This is for a Vegas wedding.
Oh Lord.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's what I keep hearing, and it makes me not want to go to Vegas because I imagine a lot of bad things stayed there.
Yeah, I haven't eaten at Crystal's yet, but I don't know.
Crystals? Crystals?
Yeah, there's no in between. You either love White Castle or you hate them.
Man, Crystals like Arby's.
I think you're supposed to like lace that through.
Lace it through?
Yeah.
Like to where it's on the front?
Yeah, here, I'll do it. I'll do it while you're doing the next one.
Do we have it? Oh, yeah,
we do. So this next one's a pretty interesting product. Can you grab the tie as well?
Yeah.
So this is for your groomsmen, because we did our bridesmaids earlier, and it's for a tie. We're not going to do the tie today because we're just showing you the tie today because we're going to do the tie for Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to see a tie, you're going to have to wait a few weeks for the tie. You're going to have to tune in every single week until we do it. But this is a what is that called, Zach?
It's like
it's
what holds your tie.
It is a lapel pin or tie tack.
Thank you.
I thought it was a cuff link at first when I saw it.
Cuff link?
Yeah, I don't know why that's.
This would be a big cuff link. This would be a big cuff link. Like chunky. Flex it.
That's right.
I know what you're talking about with how to tie that ribbon. I know what you're talking about. I saw the other one in the lobby.
These ribbons might be size specific, maybe. I don't know. Zach and I did a tie back. I don't think I did this right for some reason. Maybe I did. Zach and I did a tie back Christmas time. It might still be over here. Do you remember this, Zach?
Maybe. I'd have to see the tie. I pressed so many products between the lives and the TikTok videos.
We did a full bleed tie during Christmas.
Maybe I do.
You were terrified. Yeah.
Oh no! Don't show me that! Don't show me that! Ah.
So Zach and I did this full bleed tie during Christmas.
I do remember that.
Yeah, so I think we pressed it in 2 times, but like you had to hold it on the press.
Mm-hmm. It was a double press, but this is actually a good example of what we were talking about. Where if you want to do a full cover design, just don't put a background color behind it.
Yeah, I don't even think I can see the seam where we put it. I don't remember. Yes. It was a while ago. We did a really good job on this, and we'll use this one today as our example with the pin.
Okay. Put a bead on it. Ooh, spicy.
Did it work?
Yeah, it looks nice. A little E. I just call everything spicy when it's hot.
Well, that's sad but awesome. The groom. I think this is how you do it, Zach.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. That's better. That looks more professional.
Like that.
Yeah. Much better than mine. I'm just trying to cool this a little bit so I can hold it where they can actually see. It's so tiny, it'll cool real fast. There you go.
There you go. Button. I just put an E on there because E, I looked up, is the most common letter in the alphabet used.
That makes sense. At least in English, it makes sense. It would be, or either that or A, but E makes more sense.
See, we did use the F570 for the tie, but our press isn't big enough. So
Yeah, I printed it off on the F570, and it was all just one really long piece, but 16 by 20. What are you gonna do? You know?
yeah.
I think that's all we had. I could assemble a little tie pin, but without the tie.
Oh, your tie's right here. So Miriam, this is Unisub. So it's made with Unisub aluminum.
There you go. And where would it go? About like right there?
Maybe, yeah, I don't. I think that you tie. I think you're supposed to like pin. I think once the
Pin to the shirt.
Well, no, isn't it pinned to the back of the tie pin to it? I don't know. We can just put it in there and we'll call it.
I don't know. I don't wear ties anymore. I had to wear ties too much in high school, and I hate them now.
Oh, it's okay, Miriam. This is U5666. So it's U5666. This is a product that I didn't even know we had until this week. I found out about this week. So,
oh, I know what I can do to show that it actually pins. Got the two separate ends. Boom, boom. And look at that. A pinned tie.
Look at that.
It holds itself, but there you go. Got a little E on it. I'm gonna call him Ernie. This looks like a tie an Ernie would wear. Ernie, a fan of Earnhardt. There you go. Do it for Dale.
So yeah, we got our groomsmen gifts. You can give them a tie.
I love it.
And I forget the name, a lapel pin or tie tack. We've got our gifts for our grooms ladies that I can never remember as a bridesmaid. So we got that. No, this guy right here.
Oh.
There was another product over here that I was going to show for the bridesmaids, which is a good one, which is our handy dandy trusted sleep mask.
Yep.
Which is the SM27. I was going to go over here for you. That's our SM27. It's a great gift for them. We have our puzzle, which is a great gift, or even keepsake for the groom and brides. You know, get with your local photographer, wedding photographer, and do that for them. You can throw on the table with all the gifts and all the gifts and money that people give, or the cake table, a little bank, and that guests can leave little messages for the lovebirds.
Get the plug back in.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So we got that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
We did a full bleed on it, but you can do this definitely in your mug press. Just leave it in.
I'm just going to leave it, yeah.
What do we got next, Zach?
We want to go with the tag. We want to go with the
cake
sign.
We'll go with the cake sign. So on the after, you know, they leave you a little message, you can look at the cake. You can put this on top of the cake as a cake topper. It's our garden stake. You can also then, you know, also use that as a garden stake, ironically, and have it in a floral arrangement, have it in floral arrangements on the tables, you know, make 15, 20 of those or something. So contact your florist. We've got the keychain you can give away as keepsakes. You can just give it to the, you know, have someone make that for the bride and groom as a gift or something. You know, now they got the license to love, which might have been better than lovebirds now that I'm thinking about
license to love. Oh my goodness.
And then last but not least, we've got our Unisub FRP. Is that FRP?
This is hardboard.
Our hardboard long
hardboard back.
Our long rectangle.
This would be good to like mark different doors, like a groomsmen's room.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Room.
Yeah.
You could make like 4 or 5 of these. Have like this is where like the people for the caterers. There we go. I was like food service caterers can go.
You could even use something like that as a table marker. You know.
You really could.
The Williams family sits here, and the Smiths sit over here.
You could either prop it up or just have it leave it setting down like that. I would have
Yeah.
it propped up.
You could even, I mean, depending on the cake and the size of the cake, like that's something I was thinking about, something smaller we have, and I can't find it. I know we have it in the textured, but something like this, you could use it as a cake topper on top with the picture of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it, what we got for you guys. I hope this gives you some ideas for some weddings. I hope it gave you some inspiration. Let us know comments, concerns, questions, and always remember you can email me at fridaylive@conti.com for anything, even these free patterns.
The lovely patterns. And you get them every single week.
Every single week. And email me. You also get the Rodeo Bo Super Sideshow video series included with that. Just go ahead, email me down here, and we'll get that out to you. Don't forget, next week we'll be doing Mother's Day, and we got what you need to start a drinkware business coming up. The hottest 10 selling sublimation products. We got the Sublilinen Lowdown. Just so you know, we will be doing some sublilinen for Mother's Day, and I believe Father's Day will be after the Sublilinen Lowdown, if my memory serves correct. Don't forget to check out our videos. Don't forget to check out, we got our Sam and our Etsy E-Rank videos going on.
True.
Yeah, socks. Socks are great thing. We used to do socks all the time on here, and I kind of got socked out. And I probably should be doing socks again because I feel like we haven't in a while. But socks, great for anything, you know, like bride and groom's gifts. Put something funny on there, making fun of the bride or the groom or something.
Funny groomsmen socks.
And you can have those in the like the pictures that the wedding guy does before the wedding. The wedding photographer, I can't think of what they are. Do you know something we could use for vapor foam when sublimating something like a dog shirt that we don't have? In a pinch, you might be able to fold up. I don't know if you're trying to get a full bleed on there, but you might be able to fold a towel up and put it in there.
Sublimating something like dog shirts are especially tricky because you kind of have to cut the foam into a custom template for it. That's tricky. That's very tricky. I cannot recommend a foam
Teflon
replacement.
See, I was going to say Teflon pillow. If you have one, you might be able to try that. If you're not going full bleed on there, just to get like the area elevated.
Yeah.
A blank mouse pad is something. These are all heat transfer vinyl tricks I'm throwing at you here.
That's tricky. Yeah, I'm super thrown off because the dog shirt, like those are infamously tricky.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one. That's a good question.
Yeah.
And then what are the Etsy E-Ranks?
Oh, the Etsy E-Ranks, they are on our YouTube channel, Condi.com, CondiTV.com. They try to release them every Monday morning. We got about 8 of them so far.
Oh, wow.
I've got 2 in the barrel waiting to go out to you guys, and we'll be shooting some more next week. And bottle openers. I was thinking to myself that bottle openers was the go-to easy one.
We do a lot of bottle openers on here.
I didn't say anything, and I feel like we did bottle openers just recently.
Well, also Leather Mania.
Yeah.
There were a lot of bottle openers in Leather
Bottle
Mania.
openers, we do have the stainless steel and the leather ones. Those are great gifts.
Oh, yeah.
Great gifts. Great for weddings, all of that stuff.
I think so.
Yeah. You can always contact your sales rep, and they'll have other good examples for weddings. Our garden flags, our sublilinen garden flags would be great to direct people where the wedding's at.
Instead of putting a road sign that you're going to fly past because no one can see the little road, you can put a giant garden flag that's very hard to miss.
Like really, and shirts. I remember my wife and I, we just got back from Vegas, and I think we were in the airport in Vegas, and there were these people, and they all had shirts and hats on, and I was like, that is embarrassing. But you know what? When you are in that party and you got the shirts and the hats on,
you don't care.
You don't care. That is awesome.
It is. Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, but those people didn't care what other people thought of them.
You guys are the reservoir. You're the reservoir dogs in those shirts. Car flags are great. Even flags, if you get the big flag. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, the Smiths family. You know, the Smiths family is rocking it. Awesome wedding party with that flag.
Touche.
You know, so. really get in touch with your wedding planners, your wedding and event. Just so you got your wedding planners, your event planners, your event photographers, your wedding photographers. You're going to want to get involved with all of that because they're going to let you know, one, what products they want, and two, you're going to let them know that you got those products.
Yeah, I would say that would be the number one takeaway from today's live is if you have not already, make some contacts in your local wedding market. You will be surprised with the amount of business you get from it. Make some contacts.
And there are plenty of contacts in every city.
Oh yeah, you just got to dig around. Go, like Bo said, go to a local function in your city. Google is your best bet with this. Saves time.
Yeah.
But,
all right, I think that's it for us.
I think so.
Aprons, for the catering party. That's perfect. Even aprons as a gift, or aprons for the photography. I can't think of what it's called when they do the pre-photography, where they go and do kind of the engagement photos and the mock-ups where they go to the park or whatever.
Yeah.
And remember, if you're taking the pictures or you're doing any of this, these people want this day to be special and they want this day to be awesome, and they will pay for it to be awesome. Yes. So you can get an awesome experience out of this.
People will pay for a good memory.
Yeah. I think that's it. Just email me at Friday Live for the stuff, and
be sure to get your free patterns.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week for that Mother's Day episode.
Oh yeah. See you guys. Have a great weekend.